guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a quick and easy drugstore slash affordable makeup tutorial for those of you who are going back to school. This is also a quick and easy look if you're just going to work, if you're just going out to run errands and you want to look a little bit put together without necessarily the heaviness of foundation and lots of powder and all of that. This is something that's quick and easy for me. Of course, it takes a little bit of practice getting this down to a 10 to 15 minute routine, but that is what I've mastered with this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to send a big thank you again to everyone who's shown so much love to my Proud Boricua series. It has been so much fun creating those videos, and if you have any suggestions or requests or anything that you want to see coming up in that series, please leave a comment down below because I am reading every single one of them and trying to make videos off of what you guys want to see. I'm so proud to be a Puerto Rican, and I'm so happy that you guys, my fellow Puerto Ricans, my fellow Latinos, are just as proud as I am. It literally means so much to me. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. This video is already starting differently because I have nothing on my face today. I wanted to film a quick and easy drugstore back to school routine because it is almost that time. And I remember when I was younger, I used to hate when they started playing the back to school commercials because that's how I knew that summer was over. And what's even worse is that, like, each year it seems like they're just giving the commercials earlier and earlier and earlier. Like, next thing you know, school ends here in New York at the end of June, and then July 4th, boom, you're already seeing back to school commercials. It was a nightmare. But for me, throughout school, I was never like that into makeup. I know, funny. I started getting into makeup like my last year, my senior year of high school. But like, I would use like some moisturizer, you know, maybe some mascara, but I was never really into much. So I'm kind of basing this routine off of that. It's gonna be very minimal, but it's gonna be mainly focused on the skin. I've seen some back to school tutorials that are like all glam and like, boom, you're stunting, you're like trying to impress the teacher. If you had a teacher, then you understand. For this, I just wanted to do what most teens are probably gonna get around to. You know, you wake up in the morning, you're already groggy, you don't want to be up early. So this is something that will help you look more put together and ready for the day. So now let's get started. Starting with the Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray, I just want to spray my entire face. Duh. I love that stuff. It just feels so refreshing, and I love that in the morning, like that just like instant wake up, you know? Something that's always really important for me is my skin. Now, as you can see, I have like a few breakouts around, but for the most part throughout high school, thankfully I had decent skin, was never really extremely acne prone. I actually feel like I'm more acne prone now that I'm older, which is weird. Please make it a point to take care of your skin. I promise you, you will need less and less makeup if you have a great surface to work with. So one way to do that is by using face masks. This is the Bio Republic Green Tea Detox Mask, and these you can find at Target. If you can do this at night, do it at night. If you have time in the morning, do it in the morning, but it will just give you the biggest wake-up call for your skin, and your skin is just gonna feel so good and so hydrated. So we're gonna start with this. I'm really a big fan of sheet masks too because I think they're just easy, and you know, you can't really mess things up like applying too much of the mask or applying too little of the mask, like those peel-off masks that sometimes hurt. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. I've always had a thing for Michael Myers. I'm kind of feeling myself right now. Alright guys, so ripping this mask off, I'm going to just moisturize or really mix in all of that good hydration. So we're gonna start off with brows today. Today I'm taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is really similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, which I absolutely love. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. This is the Instant Pore Eraser Primer, and I've never tried this before either, so I'm actually really excited. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I like the way that feels. We're gonna do some covering with concealer. I'm taking the Eligo Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm gonna use this to sort of spot conceal the areas of my face that I want more coverage on. So these bad boys right here, got some here. Pretty much like this side of my face is usually the worst part. I like to blend this concealer out with my finger just because I feel like when I'm spot concealing, the reason that I'm doing that is because I want immediate coverage on specific areas, and I feel like my finger allows for that, as opposed to if I was using a brush or a sponge that's going to soak up some of the product. Now for my base, I'm going to be taking a beauty balm, a BB cream, and this is the newer and better version of the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. I typically would use my fingers to blend this in, but for right now, I'm going to use a beauty sponge. This is the Morphe Flawless Blending Sponge, and even though you can't find Morphe in the drugstore, it is affordable. This sponge retails for only $7. It's $6.99 on Morphe's website. If you feel like splurging a little bit more, and you can, then I would recommend the Mikasa Beauty Sponge that you can order online for $11. I just think this one is a little bit softer and fluffier, but this one still does a good job. They both look very, very similar. And this one, of course, is damp. So I'm going to take this side, the rounder side, and use that to blend in the cream. Next, for my under eye, I'm taking the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. And this is in the shade CW6. I'm really excited for this because I've never used this before, and a lot of people actually rave about this concealer. I am going to set the concealer. Now again, this isn't a drugstore product, but it is affordable. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. It doesn't come in this packaging. I just put it in here because I couldn't stand the packaging. Now I want to bronze up my skin a little bit, so I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This is Turks and Caicos. I love this one, and I'm going to be applying that right here. Now for a blush, I'm taking this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose de Oro, and I'm going to be using this crown brush. This is a stippling brush, and for these baked blushes I prefer to use dual fiber brushes just because sometimes the wrong powder brush can pick up too much product. Now the one thing that I could not find at the drugstore was a really good highlight. I was on the hunt for the Wet n Wild ones, and for some reason anywhere I went I could not find them. So please let me know if you live in Manhattan and you know of a drugstore that carries a somewhat healthy stock of them, so by the time I get there they have them. Please let me know. So I was like rummaging through everything that I had, and I couldn't find an actual highlight, but instead I found this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania pigment, and it doesn't even have the name listed, but this is just the champagne one. Now for my eyes, I'm just going to take a little bit of that same bronzer and just a Morphe blending brush, and just going to apply this into the crease just for a little bit of depth. That's all I want. I'm not going to be going in with any more eyeshadow. For mascara, I'm taking this CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro. This was new when I first got it. I haven't even opened it. That was the first time. And I'm liking the way that the wand looks, but it has that little ball tip at the end, which is hopefully going to allow you to better get into that inner corner. So I just popped a little bit of the champagne pigment in the inner corner of my eyes. I think that that is key to looking awake. It literally makes such a difference. And then for me, I prefer a little bit of color on my lips on a day that I am very, very neutral like this. So I'm using this NYX Butter Lipstick, and this is in the shade, it's Lifeguard. So it's a red lipstick, but these are a little bit creamier and a little bit less pigmented. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want it to come out too strong, is just dot my lips and have it look more like a stain. Lastly, just to take the powderiness away from my face, I'm going back to that rose water. And that is pretty much it for my quick back to school tutorial. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.